Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Megan. I do sewing, embroidery, and other crafty things, and today's video is a classic old work with me. So right now it's Sunday, July 17th. I just got back from my vacation. I was in New Jersey for 3 weeks, two weeks, 2.5 weeks I would say, because I left on a Tuesday and it's a Sunday now. So about 2.5 weeks I was there. I had such a great time. It was so nice seeing my family. However, I have many Etsy orders to do. If you guys have watched my work with me's as of late, as you probably know, my orders are primarily birthday outfits, you know, the candy shirts with the matching skirts. However, since it is back to school season, I actually have 8 orders to complete. 4 of which are actually back to school, so 1 for a boy and 3 for girls. And then I have 3 birthday outfits to make as well. And then I have actually a Halloween order to work on. It's a baby gown that says Little Pumpkin on it. If you don't know, I get all of my blanks from AJ Blanks. So yeah, I've been using, when I was gone for vacation, I was concerned about not knowing how many shirts I had left and whatnot. So what I did is I got this app called Sortly. This is not sponsored in any way. I just wanted a really simple app to kind of track my inventory. So I use the app called Sortly that I kind of keep track of with my girl shirts, my boy shirts, all the different colors and things like that. So before I left for my vacation, I inputted all of my shirts based on sizes, the quantities, so I can be on vacation. And then if I got an order that came in, I would just do -1 for that particular size and color. That way I could keep track of the different shirts that I had. For example, when I was on my vacation, I actually sold out of my size 6 girl shirts. So if I didn't use that app and if I didn't know how much quantity I had in stock, then I might have delayed my other orders if they did order size 6s and if I was out of stock. So while I was on vacation, I noticed those were out of stock. I noticed some other sizes were low as well. So I restocked those, and hopefully my orders should be coming in on Monday, which is perfect timing because I have lots of orders to work on. They're pretty much back to back. So I think I have 1 order that needs to ship out Tuesday, 1 Wednesday, 1 Thursday, 1 Friday, and then so it's all kind of like one after the next. I also ordered some of my candy fabric, so I'm down to my last bolt. I think I have a couple yards left. However, the skirts do require a lot of fabric, so I ordered 2 more bolts of the fabric. Unfortunately, I had them accidentally delivered to my parents' house in Syracuse, but I'm going up there Wednesday, or Tuesday evening into Wednesday in the afternoon because I have a hair appointment. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, so like I said, pretty much just a classic old work with me. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I have an exciting announcement to make, which I think you guys will be very happy with. Hint, hint, future content, hint, hint. And I just got overall a lot of toys that I think will be a lot of fun to play with. They're actually not sewing and embroidery related, so it's a whole totally different topic. Because I really just kind of want to be a general crafting channel. Although I love sewing and embroidery, I really want to like open your guys' minds and show you like all the different things that you can make with different types of crafts. So I did order a couple things while I was on vacation, so definitely look for future videos for that. But so right now it is 6 o'clock at night. So my plan for tonight, right now I haven't even printed up my invoices or anything yet. But I think I mentioned before, I have a calendar that I wrote down of when my orders need to be shipped out. So I would write down their first name. So for example, like if Amy's order needed to ship tomorrow, then I would write that on my calendar. So then when I came back, I could just check off those orders, just to make sure that I'm getting everything done timely. And I also keep note as well if they need their orders by a certain date. Some people even need their back to school items by the end of July, their outfits. So I encourage my customers to include that in the personalization box. I just think as much information as I can get would be helpful for me. So yeah, so I am going to print up the invoices, and then I'm going to put them in their plastic sleeves. If you're new, I use these plastic sleeves that I got from Amazon. I believe they come in a pack of like 25 or so. So I put my packing slips in here, and then any shirts that I need to do for an order I put in here, as well as fabric, just anything that pertains to this particular order. So then I can put it in my bin here and kind of keep all of my orders in place there. And then of course, since I do my skirts all the time, I have the measurements for the skirts. I pretty much have memorized exactly how to make them. It's just really the length of the elastic that I have to worry about. So, whoop. So yeah, and 2 of my orders are actually using HTV, which maybe I'll do a tutorial on. I'm not sure. I swear, whenever I go on vacation, like, I have all these ideas in my brain of things I want to do, and if you're new here, I work full time, so don't really have the time to do all that, but kind of got to prioritize what I'm going to do. But so the goal for now is to embroider out 1 shirt. I think I have an outfit that needs to ship Tuesday and Wednesday. They're both candy themed outfits, so I'm hoping I have enough fabric here to do them. However, I do know that my local Joann's actually does sell this particular type of fabric, so if I'm ever in a pinch, worst case scenario, I'll just go over and grab a yard or 2. That way I can get these orders shipped and out the door. But I think my orders that I need to work on now are mostly the 2 suites, or not 2 suites, but the suite themed birthday outfits. I think I have a 2 suite and then 2 numbered birthday shirts, so those should be pretty easy to make. So I'm going to stitch out 1 of those, and then when I'm relaxing, watching TV for the night, I'm going to be cutting out my fabric. That way I can kind of assess if I need to run to Joann's tomorrow, which I need to anyways, because I'm actually running out of elastic, because of course, you know, I sent my big Joann order. Not only that had fabric, but I had my big elastic roll that I like to use. Of course, all that shipped to my parents' house in Syracuse. So, but I do have at least 2 orders that I need to ship out, 1 Tuesday and 1 Wednesday. So those need elastic, and I don't think I have enough here to do them. So I'll just have to grab a roll or 2 from Joann's, probably maybe 2 or 3, just in case if I'm ever in a pinch. So yeah, I'm going to cut out my fabric, see how much I need. If I am running low or if I'm out of fabric, then I'll go to Joann's tomorrow and grab some more. And hopefully they'll have all that in stock. So yeah, I'm just going to shut up now and get into it. But like I said, stay tuned to the end of this video where I will make a big announcement that I think you guys will be very excited to hear. All right, catch up with you in a minute. everyone. So it is now Tuesday. The last thing I talked to you guys about was on Sunday when I just got back from the airport. So on Sunday I embroidered out one shirt. That's all I really had time for, and I cut out a bunch of fabric for some orders. And in the meantime, I've had orders trickling in. I had got 2 orders yesterday, and I have 1 order today so far, and it's almost around 5 o'clock. Back to school is definitely ramping up for me. I'm getting lots of orders, mostly for the same thing, but they only want one specific grade. So what I am starting to do is, it's an SVG file. So I took a picture of a blank shirt with the matching skirt with the matching hair bow. And then I'm just kind of photoshopping the SVG files onto the design. So I'm going to do that probably for pre-K all the way to maybe 3rd grade. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll generate some more sales because I'm getting tons of favorites on my 1st grade version. So I'm planning on doing a pre-K, preschool. Those are 2 separate ones actually. There's pre-K and preschool. Kindergarten and so on and so forth. So that's a plan with that. Yesterday was a late night for me, so I got home around 6 because I had to go food shopping, get my food for the week. Also had to go to Joann's. I had to pick up some HTV vinyl. As you guys saw, I was using my Cricut for one of my orders. That's my best seller right now for back to school is a rainbow themed shirt. Kind of all different sorts of colors, and it says like hello 1st grade on it. So that's definitely my best seller right now, which is nice because if they choose the skirt alone is, you know, $35, which I think is reasonable, and they can get a $20 shirt with it. So overall $55 for an order I think is a pretty good price. So yeah, because I ordered pink vinyl off of Amazon, but it wasn't gonna get here till Wednesday, and I had this order that I had to ship out today, which like I said is Tuesday. So I quickly went to Joann's, and even though it was expensive as anything to get any sort of materials really from Joann's, especially the Cricut, it can be kind of expensive, and it wasn't on sale or anything, so that's kind of unfortunate. I think it was like $12.99 for like a yard or something. I don't really know, but so I had to go get that, and like I said, my knit elastic, got my food stuff. I came back and I started working on orders. So I stitched out a shirt that for an order that's supposed to ship out tomorrow. I embroidered that out last night, as well as making that HTV shirt for another order. So I had 2 orders to ship out today, so I got both of those done yesterday. Complete outfit. So it just the same thing like a shirt and skirts, which, as you know, has a lot of ruffles and it tends to take some time to make those. But in the meantime, while I was doing that, I was stitching out a shirt order, which let me show you. So here it is. This is what I stitched out. Hopefully the glare is not too bad because I have my window right behind you guys. So it's a number 7 birthday outfit actually. I might actually take some product photos of this. We'll see, because I already have it stitched out, so I saved a lot of time for today, and then I just have to stitch out the skirt. And that's the only thing that needs to ship out for tomorrow. So I'll be all good to go tomorrow. So after I get this order ready, shipped out, tonight I have to go back to Syracuse. I have a hair appointment tomorrow, and I just have to take care of some few things. But I will definitely be back tomorrow, which I'm planning on continuing my weekly Wednesday lives. So it'll probably be kind of like later on in the evening, which this video will be posted afterwards. So I don't know why I'm kind of talking to you guys about this, but if you like to hear me talk, that's just kind of my reasoning. So yeah, so that's kind of my plan. And like I said, my Etsy shop is growing pretty nicely, I would say, which is why I'm making an announcement at the end of this video. So hint, hint. But I'm not going to tell you what it is now. Like I said, you'll have to wait until the end of the video, but I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So mainly right now I'm getting mostly back to school orders. I also have some birthday outfits And tomorrow's live, since I'll be caught up with orders, and then I think I have an order for Thursday. I have the sample already made for it. I embroidered on a baby gown. So I just have to find where that is in my craft room here. And I know it's somewhere. I don't think I would have thrown it away, but just in case, I did get the fabric for that order, for the applique actually. So hopefully I have that still. I don't know why I would have thrown it away, but I like to purge sometimes, so I don't know. We'll have to see, but either way, I got the applique fabric for it. It's like a Halloween design. So yeah, that's my plan. So tomorrow when I go live, I really want to work on making new shirt designs for my Etsy shop. While I was away, I checked out the Joann's in New Jersey, and there I saw some fabric that I haven't seen in my Joann's here. So I got some of that to make shirt samples with, so I'm really excited to see that come together. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling here because the segment's already 6 minutes, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update on what's going on. So like I said, right now I'm gonna finish up that skirt, get this order together. Before I ship it out, I want to take product photos, upload that to my Etsy, and then ship out that order and ship out of here and go to Syracuse. So not looking forward to the drive because it took me a while. I finished up my orders around 12:30, and then I had to get up at like 7:30, and like if I don't get at least 8 hours of sleep, I just can't function. So I barely functioned at work today, stared at a computer all day. So we'll see how productive I am here, but I just really want to be super quick and easy when it comes to getting this order out. And as of right now, I have 9 open Etsy orders. Like I said, I shipped out 2 yesterday, got 2 orders yesterday, got 1 order today. So I ship them out and then I get more coming in. So definitely not complaining. Very, very thankful for all my orders. And I really want to say thank you to you guys. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am slowly but surely reaching 500 subscribers, so I can't believe it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, because fairly soon I'll be able to unlock the community tab. It's essentially like status updates, like kind of like Facebook, but for YouTube. So I'm really looking forward to kind of sharing some helpful information with you guys, along with more tutorials and everything like that. So if you like embroidery, sewing, all that stuff, definitely consider subscribing if you haven't. But like I said, I just really want to thank you all for supporting my channel, you know, giving my videos a like, commenting. I really appreciate all of your comments. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work because I want to be done with this. So I'll check in with you guys later. Guys, so you guys remember how in the beginning of the video I said that I would be announcing something at the end? Well, look what I got. I got the Ricoma MT1501 embroidery machine. I'm super excited to use it. Just got done. Can just kind of see the thread spools in the back there. I just got done threading it. Super excited. And right now it is Friday. I will probably do another video about my delivery process and just the whole process in general, but very happy with it. It came a week early, which I was very happy with. Another extra week for me to play with it. Right now, I'm in the process of doing the pre-training. So far, I just learned how to thread the machine and then pretty much how to put the bobbin case in and things like that, and how to thread it from beginning to end. So definitely picking up on it. If you don't know this embroidery machine, it's a multi-embroidery machine. I got some mighty hoops over there, and then I also got some fast frames delivered today from Racoma. So they're my hoops that I have there for now. Yeah, I had, when I was getting my, waiting for my embroidery machine to be delivered, one of the guys was here and he just kind of hanging out. I'm like, hey, do you want to hang up some of my pegboards? And he's like, sure. So he put that up really quick. So I have a couple hooks with that. And then I have one over there in the corner as well. Unfortunately, I realized that he put it in wrong, but that was my mistake because I wanted it to go that way. But the pegs are kind of like heading the opposite way. So the pegs should be up and down like slats, but instead they're side to side. So it kind of messes everything up, but I'm glad I at least have an area for my mighty hoops. So yeah, super excited. Probably go into more detail in another video on all the accessories that I got for it, the delivery process and everything, but I'm overall very pleased. I turned the machine on. I didn't touch anything though because I just needed the light to thread my needle, so kind of scared to start it up and get embroidering, but you know, I'm definitely feeling more confident in myself as I do these pre-trainings. I keep pausing the videos, going over it, making sure I understand it, and so far so good. So and I follow other YouTubers that also have multi-needle machines, so I feel like I've learned from them. And today I figured out what kind of bobbins this machine has, so I ordered a bunch from Amazon, as well as sheets of cutaway, tearaway, and no-show polymesh stabilizer. So those should be arriving on Monday. But yeah, I'm hoping, so tomorrow the goal is to learn more about this machine. I also have to go run to Hobby Lobby, and I also got an order for a knit scarf that I have pre-made back in Syracuse, but I'm not going to be there for another week and a half or so. And even then when I go there, I'm going to be going right to the Jersey Shore again, so won't be there for a while. So unfortunately for my scarves, if you don't know, I also knit scarves and hats. I have an Etsy shop for that. I'll probably link that down below here as well in case you guys want to look at my items and my other stuff that I like to do. So yeah, like I said, I got an order for one of those today. I think I recognize the name, but it doesn't say that they're a new customer. So here we are, end of July, got my first scarf order. So I think last year my first scarf order was like in August, so it's actually starting a bit earlier. But yeah, so Etsy has just been blowing up. I have 17 open Etsy orders. I've done really well this week. Yeah, so I'm very excited. This machine, I have been kind of going back and forth on getting a multi-needle because I was like, I can't really afford it. So, but I decided to kind of go for it and just really grow my business. And the way that things are going right now, I'm feeling very encouraged by the growth in my shop. Yesterday I had 5 sales, which I'm lucky to get a sale a day, so that was amazing. Today I've had 4 technically, but they're 3 outfits, and then a customer forgot to buy the hair bows, so she did another order for that, which was fine. People are definitely looking at back to school right now. It's going kind of crazy. I think I have a good amount are HTV orders, and then I do have some embroidery, which this bad boy can definitely do easily. So yeah, like I said, it's a 15 needle embroidery machine. Still have to figure out how to get that cap hoop off, and I worked well, I'll go more into details about my experience with Mighty Hoops and just overall how quickly everything came together. But like I said, overall very happy. I mean, it's beautiful. It fits perfectly into my space. It does kind of pop out a bit that I can't really use this side of my closet that much, but it's a two-sided closet, so it's fine. As you can see, one side, another side. But anyways, just wanted to give you that little update. Very happy. So tomorrow, like I said, I'll probably work on my pre-training some more. Probably stitch out a sample on this machine as well, just to see how it will stitch out. And then I have 2 orders that have to ship out on Monday. So yeah, so like I said, I will be getting my new stabilizer, and also this machine did come with some bobbins, luckily. So I think it came with like 5, it looks like. So it came with some bobbins. And one thing that's great about these machines is they always test stitch them out just to make sure that they work. It came with a nice little hat, which I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's over there. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling on, but I'm just so excited. I didn't know if this day would even come. I was kind of all over the place deciding if I wanted to get it or not, because it's an investment, but I have a really, really good feeling about it. And like I said, the orders are just pouring in right now. I've never done this well with like, kind of like, it's not like a holiday, but it's like a year theme, if that makes any sense. Like back to school isn't a holiday, you know what I mean? So, but I'm doing exceptionally well. I'm feeling very encouraged for this upcoming holiday seasons, like Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. But anyways, like I said, today, just kind of waiting for the embroidery machine. Tomorrow I'll do my pre-training. I also have to do some things for my work, go to Hobby Lobby, and then on Sunday I will probably start filming again, working on more orders, and just trying to get as much done as I can. So that's just kind of the goal. Like I said, I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I think I mentioned it in my live, that I actually have a calendar that I write down people's names on the days that they're actually supposed to ship. So I usually like to ship out my orders a week before their need by date. So I always try to do the best that I can for that. So far, it's so good. Every time I get an order done, I check it off. That way I know that I'm keeping on top of things, so then people don't yell at me for something not being delivered on time. But luckily all these orders, I think I had one order to Australia recently. Yeah, but I don't even remember what that, I don't think it was back to school quite yet, but all the others are within the US, so they should get to the customers fairly quickly. But yeah, lots and lots and lots going on. I ran out of a couple shirt sizes, waiting for an order from AJ Blanks. Hoping that they'll get here earlier than Wednesday, because that's when it's anticipated to be delivered. But they shipped it out today, so hopefully with the weekend going on, that'll kind of speed up the process. I know they're based in Maryland and I'm in New York, so it's not like it's super far of a distance, but we will see. But anyways, yeah, I was planning on doing like a whole reveal video for this, but since I'll probably be using this machine to work on my orders this week, you know, I just decided to show you guys now. But I'm very, very, very excited to use this machine. Still very intimidated by it, but we'll see just how it stitches out. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and I'll check in with you guys on Sunday. Hey guys, so it is next day, so it is Saturday, a little bit after 4. I've just finished my pre-training for my Racoma. So I have to, there's some steps that I have to do, and then I have to schedule a training. But I got one of my Mighty Hoops all ready to go here. I just have to add the brackets to the other one, so I'll probably do that now, so I don't have to worry about that. I figured out how to, I figured out how to add the brackets for flat embroidery. And then part of the training I think is embroidering a hat. So that'll be interesting. They provided me with some hats to try out. So kind of a little bit nervous for that, but we'll see. I'm just curious as to how loud this machine is going to be. But I also went to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Walmart. Yeah, that's the only places I went. So I got more of my rainbow dot fabric, which I needed for orders. So that's all good to go. I'll probably cut all that out now. I think I have a couple orders that need to be cut out still, so I'll get that done, just crank that out. And then I'll probably come back in here and continue working with my Ricoma and getting that all figured out, ready to go. Yes, that's kind of the plan. I have a scarf that has to ship out, I think, on Tuesday. So probably after I cut out my fabric and work in here a little bit, just kind of getting it all organized, then I'll probably work and knit that scarf. Usually my processing time is 1 to 2 weeks, but I forgot to change that over because for the items that were ready to ship when I lived with my parents, I had it for 1 to 2 business days processing time, and then I've never changed it back. So unfortunately, I got to crank that out really quick. Luckily, it's a chunky knit scarf, so it won't take me that long, but got a lot on my plate right now, so it's kind of the last thing I needed, but kind of exciting, you know. I think I mentioned my last clip, I think last year, my last scarf / hat, whatever order, was in August. So here it is, I got the order yesterday, so the 22nd of July, and already getting orders for fall, so that's exciting. Also, I just bought a bunch of fall fabric from Joann's and Hobby Lobby, so that's really exciting. Both of them, luckily, I had it right on the nail on the head, because at Hobby Lobby their fall fabrics were 40% off, and then at Joann's their fall fabrics were 40% off. Because I went into Joann's probably last week and it wasn't on sale. I'm like, I'll just wait until there's a sale. There was a sale today, and there was a decent amount of fabrics. They had a good amount of spooky and like typical fall ones, but it's weird because the Joann's in Syracuse that's by me, they usually have more of a selection for you know, the fall / Halloween fabrics, even though it's a smaller store. So I think that's super interesting compared to this monster Joann's that I have here in Rochester. But anyways, I got some work done for my full-time job as well. Yeah, it sucks that I have to work on the weekend, but it's okay. There's an important deadline on Monday, so I want to make sure that I meet that and that everything's good to go. But yeah, very excited that I have this machine. Kind of intimidated by it, so tomorrow I definitely have to work and finish up 2 orders. It looks like one's an embroidered shirt, so I'll have to pull it up on my good old Ricoma here. Like I said, I still need to like preset everything for my Mighty hoops, because right now it's all set to the hoops for the Ricoma, which I don't even know if I'll really use that much, because I got a 7.25 by 7.25 Mighty hoop, 8 by 9 Mighty hoop, and 11 by 13 Mighty hoop. So so far I feel like that's a good collection of Mighty hoops. I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, we'll see how much I get done. But yeah, like I said, I'm very glad that I got 15 needles. Even then, I'll still have to change out some colors here and there, which is totally fine. I'm just glad that it's here and turned it on and, you know, clicking some buttons now. So, you know, becoming a pro slowly but surely with it. Yeah, but you guys are probably also wondering what I'm planning on doing with my Brother Innovis NQ1600E embroidery machine, my flatbed over there. I'm still planning on keeping it. I'm still going to use it. It works great. There's no issues with it, but it was just time for me to upgrade to a bigger machine, especially since the designs that I'm choosing nowadays are all like straight stitch designs, like bean stitch. So like I can just like put it on there, leave it, come back and it'll be done. So still haven't stitched out anything on this machine yet. Kind of nervous about that, but you know, we will see. But for my Racoma, the pre-training checklist, there's 5 things I needed to do. I have 2 of the 5 done, but I think I'm going to take a break from looking at all of this and just cut out my fabric. And then I'll come back work on the pre-training, because I will actually have to schedule a training with Racoma, which I was kind of debating on doing or not, because I've seen other people do it through like various YouTube videos. But since this is my first time doing it myself, I think having somebody walking through it with me, making sure that I don't miss any steps, I think that will be really helpful. But I learned what file type the machine uses, how to upload the designs, how to change the hoops like on the machine so that it can kind of recalibrate. And then I made sure that the arms were good to go. I put in one of the hoops just to make sure that it's all aligned and it looks perfectly fine. But of course, once I figured out how to get the arms here together, now apparently I'm gonna have to embroider a hat for my pre-training. So we will see, or not my pre-training, my actual training, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've never stitched out, never even physically in person seen a multi-needle embroidery machine, so it's like a whole new animal. I want to name my machine. So if you guys have any name ideas, definitely leave a comment down below. And once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll probably have a poll as well with some names that I've come up with. And you guys can help vote for what names you think I should name this machine. I'm kind of right now inspired by a name like Vampire Diaries. I don't know why, like Damon or Stefan, Klaus. I'm like, yeah, I can't picture that machine being a Klaus, but I'm thinking more like Damon or like Dimitri, or I don't even know why I'm thinking of it as a boy. I mean, it's like a machine, but like it's a power horse, so I don't know. I feel like you can, if you feel comfortable with gendering your machines, and I think that's fine. So I envisioned, this is my boy right here. Never named my other embroidery machine, which I feel kind of bad about, but this one I feel like definitely needs a name. It's like my new pet, it's my new child, you know what I mean? So it needs a name. So if you have any name ideas, definitely leave a comment down below. Yeah, so this is kind of crazy, but yeah, like I said, I was kind of in doubt this whole summer about getting a multi-needle, but then I decided to just pull the trigger. I'm very happy that I did. And I'll kind of go over, like I said, the whole delivery process, but overall I feel really good about learning this machine so far. You know, I'm doing what I can. And then I will now go cut out my fabric, then I'll go through my pre-training checklist. So according to this, I have to hoop 2 sheets of cutaway backing in the B or C hoop. Then I have to download shears onto my USB. It's like it's just like a embroidery file. They gave me a USB to use. You can see it plugged in right there. And then I need to hoop a blank baseball cap with tearaway backing. So yeah, so that's what I have to do in order to get my schedule my training session. So we'll see how all that goes, but yeah, so just want to give you guys a little update. I'll probably film a bit of me cutting my fabric right now. Who knows though, I might change my mind in like 2 seconds. But yeah, so sorry this has been super chatty. I was just planning on doing like various like clips of me just working on orders, but this bad boy, you know, gave me another idea, because I was planning on filming my working on orders before the machine arrived, but this machine arrived a whole week earlier than anticipated, which I'm very happy about. But you know, I want to make sure I'm feeling comfortable with this machine before I really start working on orders with it. So I want to get a couple test stitches down, make sure it's all good to go, and then I will, you know, start working on orders with this machine. I think it'll be really great. The only thing I'm still kind of nervous about is like when you put in stops, like that's one thing I'm right now at this point in time I'm worried about. Like if you put a stop on a certain step, will it stop before it does that step or stop after it does that step, if that makes any sense. I'm assuming it stops before the step, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I just need to get more experience with this pre-training. I've been just kind of pausing and continuing the video and playing around with machines so I can really like get the hands-on experience. And so far it works really great for me. I'm a very hands-on learner, visual learner, like hands-on sort of a thing. I'm not the best, you know, like listener sort of thing, so I really have to like put it into practice myself. But overall I feel comfortable so far with what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling again, and keep cutting out orders since I just got my fabric in. And yep, catching up with you guys later. Alright, so excuse my disgusting look. I was in the middle of putting together my 11 by 13 magnetic hoop, but I'm pretty sure that they gave me a wrong bracket because the screws that they gave me don't fit into it properly. So I'm gonna have to contact Mighty Hoops and to let them know and take pictures and stuff like that as well, because I noticed that, so one of them has R at the end, the other has L. So other than that, it matches up fine. So like I said, the screws, like the screw like doesn't fall into it like it's supposed to. Like the top of the screw is like sticking out, but it's supposed to like fall through, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna have to contact them and let them know. I don't think it'll be a big deal, but I just wanted to let them know. But as long as my 7 1/4, or is that 7 1/4, and 7.25 by 7.25 and my 8 by 9 Mighty Hoops, as long as those are working, they're attached, they're all good to go. As long as those ones are okay, I can wait on this 11 by 13, but I'll probably contact them sometime today just to let them know, like, hey, can you send me this bracket, because it's just this metal part that I need. Maybe if they can send me new screws too, I'm not sure. Because I noticed on my other Mighty Hoops, the metal brackets, they have the same numbers and letters and everything. This is the only one that's a little faulty, so yeah, that's an unfortunate thing, but anyways, that's it.